Let's go. We are live. So, we now need to do Trials of the Lakes. Oh, I haven't done this since the game came out, so I don't really remember what we need to do. Oh, we've got been here so long. But we've got the ability to fly now. So we're approaching the end game and we still have not experienced a shiny Pokemon. Maybe I should do a lap first. See if we get any shinies pop up anywhere. Let's climb up here. Raptors. Right, let's go. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, sorry. But thank you for sharing, that means a lot. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, buddy. I mean, I'd like to attempt to pronounce it, but I feel like I get it all wrong. But welcome to the video. Welcome to the stream. So we're doing a lap before we continue the story to see if we've got a shiny Pokemon out and about. And hoping for the best. Because we haven't got a shiny yet in this entire playthrough. Let's fly over here. Speed up a little bit. Right, so we're just over here. Come on, shiny noise. Have you played Legends Arceus before? If you have, how did you beat Volo? I have beaten the game twice. So far, this is my third playthrough. The first time, from what I can remember, it took loads of attempts. And I imagine the same is going to happen this time. But my team in the original playthrough was pretty much the new Hisuian forms. So I had Typhlosion, I had Samurott, because I traded that over, well, my brother had traded that to me. So I had those two starters. I then had Hisuian Zoroark. Oh, hey there, Pokemon Zyron. Yeah, I had Zoroark. I had Cleavor. I had Ursaluna. And I can't remember who that sixth member was. I'm trying to think who the Hisuian forms are. Oh, and I had Sneasler. But yeah, we took a lot of attempts, but we did beat we beat Volo in the end in that playthrough. This is Legends Arceus Zyron. It's one of my favourites. Yeah, in the second playthrough, I can't actually remember who I used for that playthrough. Because the second playthrough that I did was like a Professor Oak's challenge, so it wasn't really about having a set team. It was more a case of just trying to get through the game and complete the Pokémon. I have this somewhere in my house, just can't find it. Oh mate, if you haven't played this properly, please try and find that game, because it is a nice twist on the Pokemon genre. Scyther. Any shinies around here? It is normally a really good game as well for getting shiny Pokemon, but I'm having terrible shiny luck this playthrough. Great. That's gonna hurt. No, it didn't. Nice. I'm really busy today, so I gotta go now. But oh well, thank you for checking in, Zyron. I appreciate that, mate. I could have grabbed that Wisp then. I beat Volo, but Giratina didn't let me breathe one bit. I know, yeah. Yes, I know that feeling. I know that feeling, buddy. He definitely did not let me breathe either. Yeah, I think beating Volo was actually fine. It's the Giratina that can be quite a nuisance to beat. Let's turn this on. Right then, we should hopefully take this down in... Well, actually, I say that. Bulk and Agile. Bulk up. No, just a regular bulk up then. Oh, it shouldn't be very effective because of steel. And we'll go for one strong style. Close combat. Boom. Here we go. Nice little bit of experience for everyone. We've got the Seed of Mastery that time. Oh, I didn't want Sneasler. We wanted Bravery to finish our little snoop around the area. See if we've got any shinies to pop up. Let's have a look. Welcome Noah, welcome Jack. Welcome my friend who has shared the stream, but his name I cannot pronounce. Right, I don't think there's any shinies around here. So we'll go back up the top, heal, and head over then to complete the rest of the story. Speak to this geezer over here. Wayne. Nice to meet you, Wayne. Thank you for joining. Good to have you here, Wayne. Oski the Best, welcome as well. Let's head over to Lake Verity then. And confront Mesprit. Let's go. There's Volo. They say this lake used to be a volcano, then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. And so, Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Well, that's how the old tale goes anyway. The Arceus phone is beeping. Let's do this. Right, I can't. So there was 3 challenges for these missions, and I can't remember what any of them are. There's something about this place I can't quite put into words. Goodra. Oh, thank you for the love there. Thank you. Thanks for liking, Wayne. Tramps that thing down. Prove. Oh, what's this? Are we going to get a Pokemon Center drop? Is that what it means? Right, let's battle this Goodra. That was who my other team member was in my first playthrough. Hisuian Goodra. Thanks for hitting that like button, guys. Nice, 200 likes. Great. Let's go with a bulk up. Nice Lucario. Maybe one hit from this close combat should finish this off. Yes, I have over leveled actually. I forgot. I got a bit carried away. Right, what is the mission? That's the way down. I can tell by watching you in the Pokemon that you've caught and those little balls truly understand one another. And I see this Pokemon at the lake. Mesprit. I want Turtwig out. Your emotions, share them with me. They're yours. Have a little bit of that. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies the aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Surprise, surprise! How does it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Heartening. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? We're all so different. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? Well, I accepted it. Oh no, did Mesprit not like that one? Ah. Mesprit's plume. Lovely, right. Next lake is, I assume. Is Volo waiting outside for us? Hi there, Christopher. Bye there, Christopher. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. You do you, son. You do you. Greatly matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Miss Cog-Eater's home? Aye, go on then. So the legends told it be true, then the red chain must be real as well. I guess, but this makes no sense to me. These things represent our minds and they'll give us this thing and it'll let us bind the world and solve all this mess. But how? Why? Your doubts suggest a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the Red Chain's purpose is to let one seize creation as it truly is. I get it even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more of ourselves, on the nature of almighty snow, and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will have the Red Chain. How nonchalant you sound. How confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Yeah, that's right. Gag him. Cogita, gag him. We are off to Lake Acuity. Yeah, and then it's Lake Valar. So we're off to see Uxie this time. And again, before we do that, we'll have to scout the area to see if we've got any shinies. Do.
Hi there, guys.
Right. Let's fly and scout the area. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so if we have a little look scurry around, maybe we'll get the shiny charm, not shiny charm, a shiny notification noise. Let's go. Welcome, Gravity Child and Christian. How are you doing today, Gravity Child? We are currently in the Endgame, so we are visiting the lakes. But before I visit Lake Acuity, I just want to have a look around, see if we've got any shinies on the map, because we haven't secured a shiny Pokemon in this playthrough. I'm not doing too bad, thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Been a nice chilled day. Managed to hit the gym this morning. Played a little bit of Pokemon Unite, and now we're Legends Arceusing up. Before gonna probably take the dog for a walk in at some point this evening when it's a bit cooler. Where are you at the moment then, Gravity Child? Because here in the UK it's getting hotter. It's getting hotter. Maybe I should fly right up there. Oh my gosh, was that a bravery up there then? Flying in the skies. Yes. Yes, it was. We're up high. There's the lake. Now let's go scout around. Let's listen out for that shiny charm. was that one? Bergmite. Frozen lunchbox now. Avalanche slopes. Drop down here. Whoa. Last alpha over in this cave. I did use Frostlass recently in Legends ZA. Ooh. Right then. Let's go to the lake. The quickest way to get there is to go to the Pearl Settlement. Fly up here until we can climb. Because it doesn't appear to be any shiny Pokemon on the map. Up. Here we go. Make our way to Lake Acuity. Do Uxie's trial. Hello. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds, and that's what the story says, anyway. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite handy to have. Let's go. I imagine, there may be a Pokemon in there protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Right, we are going up with Turtwig this time. To take on... Welcome, Pokeglover. How are you doing, buddy? Now let's see what's waiting for us. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. I know you don't need me to tell you this, Dan, but I've still got to say it. Be careful around it, that thing. Come on in. Let's have it. Cool. Come on then, Turtwig. You have plenty of levels on it, so you should do something. Well, he's Ghost, isn't he? I need to change the moves on these Pokemon. What's the challenge this time? Come, I will test your knowledge. Combi, Zubat, Unknown. Magneton, Dusclops. I think I remember this. This is asking about the eyes, isn't it? How many are there eyes? Tell me each. one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Combi, shoot. Right, go on then. Let's try it. Let's try it. So Combi. Oh. Combi's got 3 heads. I'm guessing each of those heads has 2 sets of eyes. So we've got 6. Zubat's got closed eyes. Does that count? So we got 6. Let's see. Go on then, let's count Zubat with his closed eyes. So that's 8. 9 for unknown. Magnezone. Magnezone has 3. And then Dusclops has 1. You have to type it as a code. Gotcha, mate. Welcome as well, Dual Trainer Assassin. Okay. So. Combi is 6. Zubat is 2. Who is next? Unknown is 1. Zubat. Welcome, Matt. No, we've done Zubat. Magnezone. Magnezone. Is he 3? 1 in the middle. 2 either side. I'm going to go with 3. And then who's the last one? Dusclops. Dusclops has some on his hands, doesn't he? He's got 1. 2, 0, 1, 3, 1 is your guess. What? What? That is completely different to mine. I'm going with that for now. I'm waiting for it to be wrong. So it was wrong. So Combi doesn't have 3 faces then, does it? No, there we go. Yes, so that's 6 eyes. 6 eyes. Zubat then. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I knew it had 3 faces. So we've got 6. Zubat. Are we counting Zubat's closed eyes as eyes or not? Okay, so let's go 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. We'll go that one. We'll combine our answers together, Dual Trainer. I thought, though, Dusclops has 1 eye, and then he has 2 hands, which have eyes on them as well. 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. There we go. Whew, take this piece of spirit to bind the world. Nice. Cheers for that, Dual Trainer. You gave me a little help there. Because I was convinced Zubat's eyes are just closed and they should count as eyes. Right there. So we've only got 1 more to go. And I can't remember what Azel's challenge is. Oh, Azel's I think is pretty easy. It's just keep on speaking to it. It's Uxie's challenge, which is the most challenging. I assume all went well, Dan. Still, I must wonder why you just give us the red change. What's all this running about? I guess I can think of 2 reasons to keep the chains safe and to test us. Perhaps you were right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all. Are its eyes closed? Well, yeah, it's got the 2 slits. I thought it just didn't have any as a nod to the whole bats are blind thing. Now you're making me think. I mean, obviously it's gotten 0 eyes because that's what the answer was. But yeah, I guess that's it. I just thought it was like Cyndaquil. I mean, Cyndaquil's got the slots for his eyes. Brock, but they still have eyes. Let's return to Miss Cog Eater. And then we'll head off to do Azov's challenge and do 1 loop to see if we can get a shiny. And then is it the end game where we go up then to Mount Coronet? Let's go. The Pokemon evolved to have neither eyes nor nostrils due to its dark cave habitat. Right, there we are then. There's our answer. Neither eyes or nostrils. Yeah, I guess I didn't even think of it having no nostrils, but yeah, it doesn't, does it? Uh-oh. Alpha. Where's the shinies? Come on, give us a shiny to join the team. So why do I have a level 92 Turtwig? Well, Turtwig's my favourite Pokemon. I don't like evolving Turtwig. I wanted him in the team. And I thought, well, I know that when it comes to fighting Volo, he's not going to stand a chance of doing anything at all if he isn't leveled up. And he's my mascot. He's my channel mascot, so I was hoping that we'd get to this Turtwig by here and he'd be shiny. But no. Yeah, Volo is honestly harder than Prime Cynthia. I mean, Volo himself is not too bad. It's who helps him out afterwards. Oh, hi there, Mrs. Doubtfire. Bling. We still have not found... Oh, thank you for that follow, Mrs. Doubtfire. That means the world. Thank you so much. Still no shiny Pokemon in this playthrough. Oh, and thank you, Dual Trainer Assassin, for the follow as well. Really appreciate that, guys. And we're here at the lake. So let's do challenge. This is my favourite of the Lake Guardians. What about you guys? Who's your favourite? It's said to be formed by volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity, though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. The lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts, or that is what legend would have us believe. I know people kept saying how easy shiny are to get in, but they're still decently rare. Yeah, I think my first playthrough of this game has kind of giving me a misconception because only about 3 hours into the playthrough, I came across my first shiny on day one, and that was it. Of all Pokemon, I think it's quite fitting because of this game brought that Pokemon back into the mainstream with a whole new meaning, and that was a shiny Paris for me. A cave appears where there was none. Not counting the free one. Yeah, there is that free one. Yeah, I haven't got that free one in this playthrough. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Right, come on. We're going to give Turtle a bit more of a opportunity here. So he can fight. Who is it? It's Quill. It's Overquill. Takes forever to finish. Welcome back, Brycey. What takes forever to finish this game? A Pokemon with a very unnecessary evolution requirement. Hello, Brycey. The thing, I'm glad Quillfish got an evolution. The only thing I'm not glad about is that it was a Hisuian, only Hisuian Quillfish. Oh, there we go. Turtle didn't get to contribute. Yeah, it is quite a long game. Right, let's go with. Yeah, move. No, go on. We'll go in Polion. Yeah, I just wish it was regular Quillfish who got the evolution. And that's the thing that I don't like about these regional evolutions, is that the regional, like, for example, Farfetch would be class if it was Farfetch who evolved into Sirfetch, not just the Hisuian Farfetch. Here he is. Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you meant to throw them at Azelf. I don't know why Pokemon decided to make the new evolutions you do a quadruple axle and 8 backflips to just get a mid-mon. That is true. I spent ages this playthrough trying to get my Stantler to evolve. And then when it finally did, I was like, do you know what? Don't even want him part of the team anymore. You seem to hear a voice inside your head. What is your favourite of these Hisuian forms then, guys? For me... Oof, it's a tough one, actually. Thinking about it, is it Hisuian Typhlosion or Ursaluna? I'm not through yet. Hisuian Samurott. I do like Hisuian Samurott's ability. Not ability, signature move. But I did use Hisuian Samurott in my first playthrough as well, because my brother traded it to me. Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? I'm not through yet. Boom. That's the one, is it? I think you have to predict where it will appear. Probably wrong. Yeah, no, I think this one it is you just keep throwing it. Yeah, you just keep throwing it, and eventually it's just playing out the story script. It's just to show that you're just not giving up. You've got good willpower, which is what Azelf represents. Azelf's Fang. Put them all together and make the red chain. So... Ooh. It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ruins. Let's be on our way. Oh, skips us right there. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Right. But how do we make this red chain? Do I have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? I have both versions. My main version was Shining Pearl. Which is quite interesting because I've always gone with whatever the remake is, I go for the opposite version of what I went with last time. So for example, I had blue, so my remake version was Fire Red, Heart Gold because I went with silver originally, Alpha Sapphire because I went with ruby. But this time I had pearl and I stuck with Shining Pearl. Then I think it means you get Palkia. No, so in this game, it gives you the option to side with Adamant or Iridia. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Whichever one you side with, then you get the opposite colour scheme. So I went with Adamant, so I believe I'm going to get Palkia. I've just started Arceus for the first time. Any early game tips? Make as many Pokeballs as you can. Go around. If you find yourself a friendship-based evolution Pokemon, go around knocking down trees to get yourself lots and lots of acorns, because you can then use those. Oh, and rocks, so you can use them to make lots and lots of Pokeballs, because this game is centered around capturing. And then you'll also raise the level, the happiness level of that Pokemon as well, so it might evolve quicker. Level grinded a bit to try and kill that Rapidash. Oh, yeah, that Rapidash at the start. I don't want to surprise that. Ruin the surprise with it. But yeah, just be wary of an extra large Rapidash. Do you really imagine it can be forged? You can capture it, but it's basically zero chance. I did during my second playthrough. See, now that's what I thought, because I was trying to go for an alpha Pokemon this playthrough. And I kept throwing Pokeballs. I don't think it was the Rapidash. Can't remember who it was. But yeah, the over-leveled alpha Pokemon. Kept throwing those Pokeballs, but it just didn't work, so I just gave up in the end. Then what are we doing here? We don't have time to waste. Let's go. Killed you twice already, has it? Oh, man. I think I need to close my blinds, because it's making it really hard to read your comments, because there's glare on my screen. The Pokemon only. There we go. That's much easier. Also, I chose Rowlet as my starter, so not a good thing for Rapidash. Oof. You went with Rowlet. Nice. What made you choose Rowlet? Is there a particular reason why you went with Rowlet? I mean, I've got Cyndaquil over here in the corner. In fact, I think this is the Legends Arceus inspired plush of Cyndaquil, because you got this one, Oshawott, and Rowlet, who all came out at the same time. You succeeded once again, Dan. Yet things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. Oh, thank you for the likes there. I just like silly grass types. I can't blame you there. My favourite Pokemon of all time is a silly grass type, should we say. Welcome, Kainsey Wes. Well, he doesn't know that our Dan has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be all right now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see the reason then and call off his foolhardy plan of his. Welcome, I don't know why I'm here. Akari! Dan? Welcome back. Oh, thank you for smashing that like button, guys. I'm not sure who that is doing that. I actually can't... What is it? Mihai, is it? Is that how you say your name? Sorry. Again, the font is quite small, so I can't see if that's a W or an M at the front. It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Silene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. I don't know if that's a good idea. My pronunciation was perfect. Lovely. Mihai then, yeah? Where are you from, Mihai? That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to try hide their embarrassment. She's buried under a amount of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that the Commander Komodo's gone. Well, he set out for Mount Coronet with the Security Corps in tow. Romania! Oh, nice! I think you might be my first Romanian guest, to my knowledge, so welcome. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. So you managed not to die. That's always a good thing, isn't it? A good start. Just as I ordered. Well done. Thanks to you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished on its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask, I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use. I got this red chain. I'm trying right now to complete the Pokedex in the first zone. I don't know if I need to, but it gives me a lot of resources. You don't need to do that, Mihai, but I did that on my second playthrough. I did a Professor Oak's challenge, as they're called, where you try and complete the Pokedex before you move on to the next section of the game. And it did make it a really interesting way of playing the game. So, yeah, I recommend it. And it makes the game last a bit longer as well. Welcome to Area 91. Commander Komodo is no longer here in Jubilife Village. The Security Corps have been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported near sightings of something on the other side of it. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain, so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. Mihai, thank you so much for these likes. I think that's you that's doing it. It's not saying who's doing it on this screen. but I can see them shooting right up. Really appreciate that. However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Dan to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Dan, take that red chain to Mount Coronet. Make your way to the peak and put an end to all of this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. No problem. It's free after all. That is true. It's just a bit of a... You know, you are doing a bit of tapping away, so I really appreciate it. Thank you. Right then, we are heading for end. Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together. A bit of High School Musical for you there. We're members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Let's go. Is the team ready, though? Honestly, love this voice acting. I'll see it now. I don't normally do the voice acting because I'm not sure if people actually enjoy it or not. And I also can't remember the voices. I'll say like one line as one character and move on to the next, and then I'm like, I can't remember what the other voice was. There you are, Dan. Irida's already headed to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. He's already started up the mountain? He must be more reckless than that dignified manner of his lets on. Not that I can blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Dan. If you were to show up with no warning, there'd probably be a fight. Time's a wasting. See you there. Who is this reckless one? Uh-oh. Who are they? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us all? That's right. Dan worked hard to get that red chain to help us. Too right, and a fine job he did, too. Got an Eevee. Should I stone, Evo, or friendship? Well, that depends. Thank you, Ethan, for the follow there, buddy. That depends on who your favourite Eevee is, I suppose. And if you are willing to put the time in for the friendship. I would personally... I'd personally go for an Umbreon. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for all the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokemon. Thanks, here, take this. Oh, and Max Revive. I do need to stock up on some of those, actually. That has just reminded me. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. Welcome, Shiny! 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here, alive. Welcome, Alex. Oh, we time skipping straight there. How's it going? Any luck with that Magmar? Or Magby, if you're hatching the egg. I've heard the latest, so you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I heard the Endgame is very hard for the usual Pokemon titles. You heard correctly. You might get to witness it now. I suppose congratulations are in order here. Some max potions from me to celebrate. It looks like the big moment is upon us at last, but no doubt you'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. I mean, did I really work that hard? Uxie was the biggest challenge, because it was a memory game. Both Adamant and Irida have headed up to the peak as well. Well, we didn't get through all the 150 today, but going to do Magmar tomorrow. My stream went chaotic. Oh, good chaotic or bad chaotic? Welcome, Anova and Jerry. My good friend Dan, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. My numbers went mental, had 16 in to start, and I ended up with 65. Whoa! Nice, man. That's insane levels of numbers. How'd you get on with all the likes as well, then? It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as base of operations for his undertaking. As for me, I think I'll set up a shop closer to the temple itself. I was worried I wasn't on stream and you find the shiny. That's what I'm worried about as well. I need to be there to witness it. Ooh, things certainly have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melee will be here. For moral support, at least. Not a fan of that guy. Right, you there. Don't even know how. I think over 20k, but I wasn't too bothered. Was happy to have people in 15 away. I would like to do some shopping. Oh, thank you HH2 for liking this live. Appreciate that. Let's stock up. Oh. Maybe, what's his face, will have some good ones. Volo, he'll have some good items, hopefully. Be class now if I get around the corner and there's a shiny. He wished. Basically my target on TikTok. Yeah, that would be nice. I have like 15 viewers each time. That way you get a little bit of community. It makes, helps have a conversation flow. And it's not too hectic then, is it? Right then. Off up Mount Coronet we go, guys. I believe it's easier to get up Mount Coronet in this game than it is... Oh, look who's here. In 10 away from my live on YouTube. When do I unlock Pokemon Mount? I'm tired of walking. You unlock it. It is so you've got to get to your first. I can't remember what they called it in this game. Noble Pokemon. Is it a noble? No, those are the bosses. But yeah, basically when you see Wydea, it's about like half hour after seeing Wydea for the first time. Also, your stream is doing good, man. Thanks, Shiny. Really appreciate that, mate. It means a lot. Ooh, still alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that taskmaster Kamado's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even the old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. Benny! Are you serious? I think a guy in here comes in my street. Got to go. Take care, guys. Well, thank you so much for the follow, Mihai. Really appreciate it. Thanks for joining. You've been great company. Thank you. Yes, they are Romanian. I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamado can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new home free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now too. He's a great guy. Nice one, Mihao. Take care. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound? At last. At last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to moulder all these long years. Come on in, let's have it. Benny sends out Miss Magius, or Miss Magius, however you pronounce it. I think I was always Miss Magius because of the anime. I think that's how they pronounced it in the anime. Right, Turtwig, at least get an attack in, buddy. Yes! He got a victory down on his belt. Sneasler. And down Turtwig goes. Nice one, buddy. Alright then, so he's a poison and fighting type. Let's go with Togekiss. Because you could do some levels, Togekiss, because I didn't level you up as much as the others. Thanks for the likes, guys. I'm assuming that might be you, Shiny, or Brycey. Again, I can't see who is actually giving those likes. But whoever it is, I really appreciate it. Oh, oh. Neither of those attacks didn't do much, are they? Who we send it in? Let's go with him. No, do you know what? We'll go. No, go on. We will go Typhlosion. Oh. No, okay. I can't remember how to switch Pokemon. Or am I not able to? Did it use a move to stop me from leaving? Let's mix it up. Get a bit of health back. With a bit of Draining Kiss. Oh, double attack. There, man. 3k off. Thanks, Shiny. Appreciate that, buddy. Oh, Benny's using a potion. I need to charge phone so I can join after. Yeah, no worries, bud. Take care. Oh, legend. Thank you, mate. Just a bit of back and forth between a Togekiss and a Gardevoir. See, I wish Togekiss was in Scarlet and Violet. That is the problem with Dexit. Right, come on, Typhlosion. Let's hex it. Right, someone needs to remind me after this battle to have a look at my moves and see if I can change things up. Because I've gone in here with some basic moves that they just learn as they level up. So I need to have a little bit of a mix. That's super effective. Yay! Nice. Alright. Penny is down. EK, welcome. It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Lovely level ups there, guys. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only foolish, a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know cannot be beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Dan. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burnt to the ground by a maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hisui to try and build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, You sometimes have to take extreme actions. If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. Right. Change moves. I love that Turtwig gets Leaf Blade in this game. It's a shame that he doesn't get it anywhere else. Change moves. Do we want Hex or Shadow Ball? Or Infernal Parade? Yes, let's go Infernal Parade. It's his signature move after all. Okay, Garchomp, what are you working with, mate? Let's go with Outrage / Twister. Earth Power is more. Get more from that. And I think I might go with Dragon Claw instead of that. Okay. I wish it had Earthquake. Empoleon. I think I did change Empoleon's moves. She just shrouds itself in water and slams into a target. With its whole body to inflict damage, this also damage. Yeah, we don't want to damage ourselves. Lucario? Oof. Do we want it to have Aura Sphere? No, I did change Togekiss. I haven't looked at Togekisses though. Right, so we've got. Oh, see, I do like. No, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to get rid of Draining Kiss. And Baby Doll Eyes. There we go. So it's now got a stab move. Right then. Who's fainted? Oh no, we've healed everyone. There we are. Sweet. Welcome, Kyoto. Oops. How are you doing there, Kyoto? This game is peak. I agree. I agree, buddy. It's one of my favourites. It's up there for me. Top 3, possibly. Where are you joining us from today? Kyoto itself? Right. This is what we wanted to do. Oh, gosh. That's quite expensive, isn't it? Go on, then, because we got a few from him. What are those? Full restores, are they? There we go. Right. Let's see what these two want. You've brought the red chain. Dan, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding at the top of the mountain. That Pokemon has apparently been sighted through the rift. I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh, but Commander Kamado stopped us from heading towards the temple. I'm American, but the name is inspired by the city in Japan, Kyoto. Ah, okay. American. Yeah, I guessed that because that's why I thought, oh, are you actually from Kyoto itself? A place I would love to visit one day. Have you ever been to Kyoto? Or Japan in general? Oh, you again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but I can truly put my faith in such tales. Not really, but I want to go there. Yeah, I've been to Japan. I have been to Tokyo, but I've never been to out of Tokyo, so I would like to do that at some point. Of course. What do you think? Even the red chain is some trick on Dan's part. He worked mightily hard to get that thing, and I should know. I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trials set by the 3 Pokemon of the Lakes. If he somehow concocted all of that on his own, then what hope do we have anyway? Perhaps you are right, but if I was simply to place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Something should go wrong. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Fine. Enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Dan. Today, we battle in earnest. Let's go! Perfect. Right, let's start off with an Infernal Parade. And he's using a max potion straight away. Psychic Flying, that's correct. Ah, yes, and we got the burn. Snorlax is coming up. Oh. That was nasty. Right, well if we got Snorlax in, there's only one man for the job here. I actually gifted to know every Pokemon type 1 to 8, even different forms. That's impressive because there's a lot of Pokemon out there. Lucario, let's use a bulk up. Hopefully you can stay in there. And we'll follow it up with a close combat. Clefable. Oof. Baby doll eyes. And again. So we are. Oh my god, I haven't got a steel type move on my Clefable. Not my Clefable, my Lucario. I mean, this is the only thing we can do right now. Not that it's doing much. Or should I just gone for a bulk up actually? Psychic. Oh, these stats are lower. Ace. I don't think I've got a poison type. No, I don't. But I've got a steel type. Who actually knows a steel type move. Lovely. Right, Empoleon, show this little thing how it's done. Yes. So I started playing Pokemon Unite this week, and it seems to be Empoleon has become my main Pokemon there. Just hit it with a Water Pulse, that should take it down for 4 times effectiveness. Boom. game over. For you, Kamado. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, that's right. Bow to before me. Done. The fates have been decided. I concede. And I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander, I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestia people and all the living Pokemon in Hisui. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. Oh good, the whole gang's back. Look at all those noble Pokemon. So this was my original team in my original playthrough. This Geezer, Cleaver, Ursaluna, Sneasler, and Hisuian, Toflosian, Zoroark, Samurott, and Gudra. Right in. Let's do it. Welcome, shop blinkers. It is time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking. Inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me. Then, human. Adaman, what are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh. I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain, try to catch me, then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. 10,000 bees at your door. Welcome. I hope not. Because I don't like bees. Uh-oh, what's going on? We got Dialga. Oof. Here we go. Spatial Rend is more Devil May Cry reference. I'm not familiar with Devil May Cry, sorry. Never played it or watched it. I've heard it. Yes, Turtwig, he actually survived something. Let's go with strong nose. Nice. War time. There he is. Right, so we have got... I think we've got to capture the Dialga to progress. However, as always, we are only using Pokeballs. Yeah, go on then. We'll use a quick attack to lower it again. Just to chip away. Turtwig level 92. Holy peak, these you. Yes, we are at the peak here. We're at the top of Mount Coronet. Yes, I do have a level 92 Turtwig. I've been leveling him up because I didn't want it. I want him to be able to actually get a hit in these battles. It's no good. Earth power. Right, Garchomp, you're up. Oh! All time. Is it steel type? No, it's a dragon type move. Here we go. Right, Empoleon, come on. Help us out, buddy. I can't remember what happens if I beat him. Down the arch. Lovely. Look at that. Didn't even take that long to catch it. It beats my... Oh, see, I hear that sound. I always think, is that the shiny sound? Let's go. That was quicker than my Lugia capture on Pokemon XD. Not as quick as my Moltres, my Articuno, Rhydon, and Executor in that final battle on that game. The red chain has shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the Lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Dan, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you caught your way to simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. It looks like I taught him well. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzy one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed a... No way, even Dan could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one now. Uh-oh. Welcome, Fox McCloud. Here comes Palkia. Retreat! All of you, we must vacate this. Forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on. We've got to make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. Ya dunce. You won't be of any use to anybody if you die up on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get done. Gone. Gone even. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Dan. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a build-up of this energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw that noble Pokemon into the frenzied states. I can't believe there really were two Almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. Please make your voice more high-pitched for female. I'll try. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Dan. And to you, Dan, I acted on ill-considered
premonitions and drove you from our galaxy exhibition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. I forgot what my Laventon voice is. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We left things in quite a state at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Let us move on. No need to speak up any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of a composure. It seems that having Dan about has been a good influence on us all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have no chance to be getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is he to keep fighting? The red chain is shattered. Relax, I got a plan. Thanks to what Mighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with his name, it's also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The Chain of Red. The Vessel of Humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have, at least, the pieces anyway, I like them. And the vessels of humankind's invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball? That's gotta be it, but what about that Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about these stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Leon would be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Lavington? Do you have any idea what the stone could be? Ooh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Dan, my boy, could you lend me one of those plates you received from Wydeer and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved upon them. Aha, just as I remembered, here on the back of the earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see, we must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing. As he said, he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo's fellows come around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name's rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Original. The counterpart. Irida, may we ask of your clan's aid once more? Of course, I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably press A. So I decided to honour you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have the little tasks to be getting on with. But what of the great Melly? Where's my role in all of this?
Oh, Kyoto, thank you so much for that follow.
I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman. And make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Cogita has got to be the most elegant character. Oh gosh, I have to try and remember that when I get to her voice. Oh, Adamant, oh, you silly, foolish boy, don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to do, and work they are not. Oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. Tidy. I brought Leon. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as the important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Hisui's orange stones are her precious resource, and since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first to be consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with the Cleaver in battle, with that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me, that bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Win voice actor, thank you very much. I don't know if I'm winning at that, I'm not the best reader anyway. Nelly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. Oh, but Adam, man. Everyone back home is all worked up about the fact that you were spoken to by the almighty Sinnoh, or mighty Dialga, or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leon, if you would. Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the primeval grotto. Let's go fly. Maybe we'll come across a shiny. You never know. That would be nice and fitting, wouldn't it, for the final conclusion? Oh, Probobass. Oh, is this... I feel like these triplets are going to appear by here, from what I can remember. Oops. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ore, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sliggoo's moves, I think you'd better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We need a Legends Ho-Ho Pokemon game. Agreed, yes. Or Legends Celebi. We're going to have to ask you to stop right there. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste. Clover, we haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't tell you nothing. Because I'm a huge Johto fan. Johto is my second favourite region. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh, that earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you guys get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Dan. You take Charm. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I am the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Oh, we're leading with Turtwig. We're going to actually get some victories here. If he stays around enough and we get to go first. Oh, do we get to go first? Come on then, let's use Leaf Blade. We didn't get to use... We haven't used it yet. Come on, nice. Rock and ground types, 4 times effective there. Gengar. Yes, Turtwig, well done, buddy. And the best part of all, there's no levitate in this game. Down the action with me. Turtwig sweep. Well, you are rather formidable. Oh, Togekiss, I thought you were going to jump up then. Come on, Clover, why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Turtwig might solo this game. Turtwig won't. If the levels really made much of a difference in this game, yeah, I definitely think he probably would solo it, being the level it is. But, yeah, the levels don't seem to play all that much a part in this one. Times are changing. We're changing. And we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living in that place with all that stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasures this time, but you better do something about that sky. You are as strong as ever, Dan. Maybe you can really do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Honestly, those 3. What did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. Thank you, Adamant. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she grows it as she did. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. I've forgotten Leon's voice. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever it is you wish to call it. I suppose it had better go with you, Dan. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as the worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Lavington's got sound judgment plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak. No. Let's skip up there. Ooh, so this is the stone of creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sounds of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back to Jubilife Village we go. here you are, Professor Lavington. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be? Splendid! Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick it up, all those broken pieces back then. Your turn, Dan. Next comes the Stone of Creation's beginning. Ooh, the fragments of the red chain collected at the great personal risk of the Pearl Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learnt thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it is time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Akari, my girl, you are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? This is my true battlefield, Dan, even if it may be safe indoors. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. Come on, Professor. Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry up in there. I'm starting to suspect that all up your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well, unlike this. We've done it, Dan. It's completed. I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. What other games do I play? So this week I have started playing Pokemon Unite. I play Pokemon mainly on this channel is what I'm doing. But I do like other Nintendo games like Mario. I'm always been a massive Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Basically those 90s games I like. I like playing Banjo-Kazooie. But at the moment I'm focusing on Pokemon. So yeah, I've got so this is going to be part of a series. I'm going to do an overall video on YouTube about this game. Because I am trying to celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, of Pokemon by playing through the games in historical order. So I've started with Legends Arceus because it's set in the past. Once I've completed this, then I'm going to move on then to Fire Red as my Kanto game in the series, and then I'll probably move on to Emerald because that takes place around the same time as Fire Red. Then it'll probably be Sinnoh, and then with probably Brilliant Diamond, and then I'll go over to Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and just carry on like that. But yeah, it's gonna be. This is part of a series. This is, but yeah, it's mainly Pokemon, Mario, Sonic. Those are my games. These Pokeballs of yours are all full of wonders. To think the fate of all of Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Whoa, hold on. It's that voice. I can hear it again in my head again. You mean Dialga? Yeah. Seems like mighty Dialga's willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps, should I say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. Everything's ready now. Oh. Everything's ready now, Dan. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back up to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. I don't remember having to have Dialga in my team. How about you, Brycey? What games are you? What games do you like playing? I did used to play a lot more games, obviously, when I was younger. Just don't have as much time these days. So I haven't played a Zelda game in years. And here you are, lost one, ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet. It seems a vicious battle might await you. Oh, well said. Now hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it is allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually, the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now, take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Gotcha. Oh, I gotta put Dialga in my team, haven't I? Palkia, ruler of space and dimensions. I don't want Dialga in my team. Right, who are we kicking out, guys? Where is Dialga? There he is. Why is he there? Go on then, Turtwig. Have a little bit of a break, buddy. Didn't want to use Dialga. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your clothier has on offer. Excuse me, is this the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. All right, Dan. Once you feel ready, set out. We make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Poor Colbart Coastlands doesn't even get a little time to shine in the end game. Right, we ready for this, guys? Let's take on Palkia. I do kind of wish I went with the other option now, because I'd rather have Palkia in the regular Pokemon. Ooh. Oh no. It is Water Dragon, that is correct. There's not many of those, is there? Kingdra, another one actually. Wallow, what have you got to say for yourself then, buddy? Just the boy I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought I might be helpful to you if I set up here closer to the temple. I want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. Oh, but you won't have to worry about me. Oh, I pressed A accidentally. And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I've got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be any danger. Ugh. For so long, I thought I'd have to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village, whether that means banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of the temple. I felt it was my only path, but you've shown me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit?
I'm ready for the fight.
Hey Dan, let's meet tomorrow. Together. What is that supposed to mean? It's a saying we've got in the Diamond Clan. It means you hope you'll both stay safe. Perhaps it's worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say as well. We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Dan, protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon. Come on. Welcome, Blogsy mate. How you doing, buddy?
Here we go! Sorry, I'm just on the generic PC games at the moment. That's alright, Brycey. I appreciate you sticking around. It really means a lot. And that is how the temple of Sinnoh gets destroyed. And that is why my coronet looks the way it does in Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. Origin form Palkia. Come on up there. Good girl. Dottie has come to see what's going on. Palkia looks like a horse. Unfortunately it does, but it's meant to represent... Oh gosh, boss battle. Oh, right. Here comes the best part, do you think? Oh no, oh no. I'm not gonna win this one easily. Go! Okay. I'm all out of sort here. Let's try that again. Restart the battle. And let's try and learn this move, some movements that it's gonna do. Did it just teleport me? What? Nice and slowly, guys. Feels like an Elden Ring boss. I've not played that game. When's he going to ask me to send him my Pokemon then? Palkia, I used to prefer you to Dialga, but you are making me not want to be your friend anymore. Ah. Right. We'll take it from the top. I do like that about this game though, is that they do have boss battles like this. Oh, so he teleports to me. So a little bit of lore about me. I remember Elden Ring's coming out and I wanted to play it, but from what I can remember, it's a first-person type of game, isn't it? And I am terrible at first-person type of games. I just find them really difficult to play if I can't see the character.
so I never actually played it myself because of that reason. Us. Huzzah! I feel like I haven't hit it for a while. Oh, shoot. Go. What are you doing there, Parker? Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. What is he going to do? Where are these beams flying? Ah! I feel like those balls are going to fly somewhere. Oh, now you want to fight.
I should not have said that.
But it was a quick one. To use your Pokemon to make them feel a little bit dizzier. Yeah, I shouldn't have sent Typhlosion into that. Let's go Togekiss. This is your time to shine, Togekiss. So, when I played this game originally, I didn't think that sending your Pokemon did make much of a difference in these battles, so I never played it properly and sent Pokemon and I just kept firing away with bombs, throwing bombs at them. That was annoying, I just scuppered myself. Yes! We did it. Phew. Much quicker than I was expecting it. But yeah, it was only in this playthrough that I realised that it does actually make quite a difference. Get that Pokeball. So that is essentially the Master Ball of this game. Down the hatch, lovely, as we say. And so, we saved the day. He caught it. He really did it, didn't he? My eyes aren't lying, right? He actually went and caught it. Yes. Oh, good show. What a catch. You contained that fearsome thing in the Origin Ball. Absolutely outstanding as ever, Dan. Thank Sinnoh. Formidable as usual, Dan. Yes. So, even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Ouch, what gives, Commander? Not sure I deserved a sumo thump. Very well. At least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We faced a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for all. Gather your clans. This will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen. Celebrate with the Diamond Clan? 2 clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out that we were both following a true almighty Asino of our own, I guess the times we'd fight over whose was wrong or right are ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree, but this may well be the best path forward, protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all those who live in the Hisui region. Looking forward to the Platinum and Alola playthroughs. Good luck. Thanks. Oh, thanks for the follow as well, Deezer, yeah? Yes, I'm looking forward to those ones as well. I haven't played the Alola games for quite some time. I don't know whether to go for Sun or Ultra Moon. And there we go. That is the main storyline finished, but we will go and do the post-game to finish this game up. What is your favourite Pokemon game then, guys? Is there a way to skip the credits? That picture that pops up at the end of everyone, it always goes off too quickly before I actually take in what it looks like and look for the different characters. Oh, I love the Sinnoh themes. I love those Sinnoh root music. 201 is my favourite of all. There he is, Melly. Welcome, Rick and Tom, as well. Sorry I didn't see you guys join, but thanks for sticking around. What is this? Is it 209? Route 209 or 210? Let me skip or fast forward. This is 209. Ooh. That is, so Brycey, that is the main story, but there is a lot, there's actually quite a bit more. So we'll see what happens. That wasn't the main boss. I mean, we still got to get Arceus as well. Here we go, let's look at this picture now. take it all in. Oh, there's the character's gone. And now we wake up the next morning. My Arc phone is beeping. I guess it's seek out all Pokemon. Oh, there it is. Prepare well and then make for the Sinnoh Temple once more. Should we go straight into the Sinnoh Temple? Good morning, Dan. It looks like the space-time rift has vanished. The sky's gone back to normal again. Which, I suppose, means we'd better get back to our original mission, completing the Pokédex. We're going to meet in the Survey Corps office to discuss our next steps. See you there soon. Let's go. Let me in. Sorry, got distracted there. Right, what are these guys wanting us to do now? So, I trust you enjoyed yourself at the festival. Sure did. Indeed. That only seems natural given the crowd. I believe last night was the first time... Oh, no, that's Professor Lavington. Ooh, I believe last night was the first time I caught a glimpse of you making merry, Captain. I believe you must be imagining things. Now, Professor Lavington, to business. What is the current state of the progress on the Pokédex? I dare say we've made quite significant progress in all. Though we could afford to put a little more effort into our research task. And of course, it is hard to know that how far to go in pursuit of some reports. Certain Pokemon have only been mentioned in Hisui's legend. After all, who knows if they are even real? With how little we know about Hisui's history and legends, it seems a tall order for us to tackle. Pardon, if it isn't Hisui's history and legend you want, then I'm your man. Why, I've spent plenty of time studying such things ahead, instead of... while also tirelessly doing my work for the Ginkgo Guild. And I've visited many of the ruins and whatnot here in Hisui region already. I imagine I could teach you a thing or two about any Pokemon of legend in these parts. Woohoo! Music to my ears, good fellow. Listen well, Adan. You are to learn all you can from the merchant Volo and work together as needed. For the sake of the Pokédex. We, meanwhile, will continue to gather intelligence on Pokemon by other means. Understood? I'll set up the Heights camp then, Dan. I'll be expecting you. Besides, I've something I'd like to discuss with you too, so I hope you won't keep me waiting. Sorry, just replying to a couple of messages. Okay, should we head to the summit again? See what's going on up there. Oh no, we've got to go to the Heights camp first. Follow?
he's hiding behind the tent.
Have a look here, if you will. A good long close look, please. See these patterns modelled after Pokemon? I've come to think that they might be letters, rather like hieroglyphs, if you will. I've inspected ruins across the region and have concluded that they all seem to tell the same tale. The tale of a brave soul who, together with the Pokemon at his side, went on a journey to search for the fragments of an all-encompassing deity. A deity? Yes, an all-encompassing deity, the creator of this very universe, and its name? Arceus. Perhaps you've already heard this name. It does sound familiar. Of course, what else could I have expected from the hero who saved the Hisui region? But now let's discuss the fragments. They must surely be the plates. Yes, the very plates you collected as you went about quelling all the frenzied nobles. Haven't you noticed that they all have words carved on their backs? Go on, give them a read. The original one breathed alone before the universe came. This original one is none other than the Pokemon known as Arceus. So, what do you say, Dan? I think we should try to gather all the plates. And I've got just the idea where to start our search. Join me in the heart of the Grueling Grove. Crikey, did I go to the Grueling Grove? Yes, we're Heracross is actually. One day I'll fly away. Now, Dan, according to my own investigations... An Alpha Vespiquen? Terribly sorry, Dan, but do you think you could handle it? Perfect. Typhlosions. Oh, I've got to get Dialga out of my team, actually. That was the perfect matchup, really. Oh, come on. Oh, Miha, welcome back for joining. Let's go with Togekiss. What's good? So we just completed the main game, but now we're doing the post game. How have you been since you left us? Level 69 for Togekiss. Happy days. Oh, that's nice. It was, yes. It was good. Why did that alpha Pokemon have the plate we were looking for? Maybe it just happened to find the plate lying on the ground. In any case, that's the only other plate that I had any information about, so that's that. And yet, nothing seems to be happening, which makes me suspect there must still be some more plates left out there for us to find. Not to worry, though. I know the perfect person to ask. She's bound to know about all the plates. Mistress Kogita. The one and only Mistress Kagita, yes. You haven't had the chance to properly thank her for the help in obtaining the red chain, am I right? All the more reason to pay her a visit. So onward to the ancient retreat. You've been following the Argentina-Egypt match. Oh, nice. Who is winning? Has anyone been knocked out of the cup yet as well? I don't follow football. Argentina won 3-2. They were down 0-2. Nice. They brought it back round then. Love it. Actually, whilst I remember, I want to see my Pokemon. There he is. My old G. Oops. Yeah, that's really impressive actually, considering they were so far down. So far behind. Back out we go. To the ancient. Oh, there's Ryola up there. I can't remember the trick to get them to spawn in shinies though. So this is the post game. It is, yes. Ooh. It's where the hardest fight of all Pokemon games takes place. Oh, lost one. It's miraculous what you've done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well. And you carried out your duty, as you were bid. But what brings you here? Have you yet need of me? It's about Arceus. Ah, yes. A tale whose origins lie a millennium or two ago. Those were the days of the ancient Sinnoh people, from whom I am a descendant across many generations. Why is Volo everywhere? I wonder why. Spoilers! Those forebears of mine worshipped Arceus as the Pokemon that created the Hisui region, and I've heard of certain fragments, plates as they are called, that were given to the ancestors of Pokemon such as Cleaver and Wyrdeer. Is that all? I thought you surely could tell us more about Arceus and the plates. I'm afraid I've nothing new to tell. Why, the Diamond and Pearl clans would never have confused Dialga and Palkia with the creator, Arceus, had anything concrete been passed down. If only we had more to go on, those answers to these mysteries may even shed some light on why Dan here fell from the sky. Ah, I see what you intend. Very well, I'll help as best as I can. There are still other tremendous Pokemon in Hisui, other mysteries to be solved. Whether they are connected to Arceus, I cannot say for certain, but in searching them out, perhaps you'll stumble upon the path you seek. Let me think. There are the Pokemon of the lakes, of course, and the giant temple, the crescent moon, the volcano, and perhaps you might even return to the very beginning. Now then, what would you hear of? Well, there could be... Well, where could that be but Firebit Island? Yes, them you already know. Go on, give them your thanks to the Red Chain and show them how strong you've become. Yes, the moon you must go where you may meet the moon's gaze unobstructed. Does that clue illuminate your path? Well, make for the Coronet Highlands for now. Oops. Yes, that's essentially what the post game is. the secret that lurks in the Snow Point Temple. To find it, you must open the door that is sealed. At the very beginning. Indeed, a beginning for you, certainly. Where was it you first fell to earth here? Right. I think that is a good time to call it quits this evening. Thank you guys so much for joining. Very well, Lost One. The rest depends on you and your efforts. It appears that the opening of the space-time rift compelled the Pokemon that might otherwise have stayed hidden to come out and see what has befallen the world. I hope you succeed for your own sake and for that of the Pokedex you labour on. I knew we could rely on you, Mistress Kogida. That's more than enough information to work out with. Now, let us find those plates. Let's give it a little save. There we are. Right. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's been nice to meet some of you as well. And thanks for joining the chat and helping the discussions go in. It's helped me keep on this for a lot longer than I normally do. So I really appreciate that. And I thank you all for the likes as well. Oh, thank you for that gift, Betty. Win stream. Looking forward. Oh, thanks. Thanks for me. Hi, yes. Hopefully there'll be lots more to come. So, especially if I've got to make my way through all these games. But yeah, thanks again for joining. Brycey, I can see you're still here as well. So thank you so much. And you, Rick, for sticking around. I will catch you all again soon. We will continue this playthrough. You might see me a bit later. I might do a bit of Unite. But for now, I'm going to go have some food. I'm going to walk my dog and carry on with my evening. So thanks again, guys. See you soon.